Hey, this is Lord Potato, and this is What If Naruto Met Kakuzu and Trained with Kakuzu, Part 5. Yes, this is Part 5, since I did mention I was going to Part 5 of What If Naruto was a Fox Martin, and Part 5 of this What If. But yeah, I'm going to try to end them off, and then go on with the old other What Ifs that I have still, but yeah. I'm not going to start anything new, except for the one that I did kind of start for like the 3K. But anything else I want to start, I'm not going to start any new what ifs. I'm not going to try to do that. I'm going to try to finish all my old what ifs so I can have more storage and space so I can actually play video games. Not the point. Not the point, okay? So let me just begin into the what if and let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, no recaps because it hasn't been 1 month. Because, well, I'm just doing this on a daily basis. But yeah, but not the point. Let me go in and shut up. But yeah, so of course Naruto is right now in, well, the Leaf Village. Naruto is still in his disguisement, but at the same time, he's also kind of wearing a black cloak around, so he won't be found out by Leaf Ninjas or anything like that. Where he's going is somewhere very secretive. Pretty much the Hyuga place, okay? He wants to kind of meet Neji so he can make a deal with Neji. Making a deal with the devil. Himself is basically the devil, but yeah. He just kind of goes towards, well, where the Hyugas would be at. He kind of jumps over the wall, not being detected or anything, and not being able to be seen by the Byakugan. Pretty much this, like, cloak that he has is basically made out of seals. Yeah, he made it by himself because he's kind of a seal master. And no way the Hyugas will be able to see it. It's like an invisible cloak for them, but it's not invisible. They just can't see it with their Byakugan. But yeah. This is where, well, Naruto jumps over the wall, and of course, he looks around. Of course, he sees, well, Neji kind of being used as a punching bag for Hinata. Hinata says, if you fight back, I will use the cage birds. Neji, Nissan. Well, she doesn't really care about calling him Nissan, just Neji Trashbag or something. And that's where Neji gets angry. But of course, where, well, Hinata does one more cage bird on him, and of course, where, well, his head was hurting, and of course, he almost blacked out, but yeah, this is where Hinata leaves, but yeah. Naruto sees this and says, what a terrible bitch. I can't really say anything. Well, it's time to make a little deal with this Hyuga. Okay, you know, I was gonna basically laugh like Doflamingo, but whatever. I don't know why, I just have that stuck in my head. The laugh Doflamingo, okay, leave me alone. Of course, we go into Naruto, kind of, right now, well, grabbing Neji, right now putting a cloak over him. Also, mostly the same thing that has Naruto, but yeah. And of course, disappearing from the sights of, well, the Hyugas. Right now, kind of just smashing through an apartment that's abandoned, but yeah. Of course, Naruto had to wipe out some of the, well, bandits that were in this, like, apartment. And of course, he didn't. He did it so clean. He just, sing! But yeah, he mostly transforms to lightning and easily just wiped them out. But yeah. And since his lightning doesn't really cause any shock or anything, and doesn't alert anyone, he basically is in the clear. Neji wakes up a couple of minutes later after getting shocked by lightning, but yeah, waking up and about to attack Naruto, but of course his fist doesn't hit Naruto. So mostly, not his fist, it's mostly a finger. He tried to use the jet of fist and tried to strike Naruto in the head, but of course it goes through Naruto. And this is where Neji was about to scream until Naruto shut him up, saying, hey, look here, bitch. This is where, well, Neji realized who this is. This is one of the rain ninjas. Naruto's like, hey, shut up, don't scream, don't you dare try to attack me again, or I'm gonna massacre you. But that will ruin my plans. No, listen up. I have a deal for you. Naruto's grinning with this evilish smile. Very evil that, well, Neji's right now, comfortable. Like, not comfortable, uncomfortable. This is where, oh, Naruto says, come on. Listen to me and my deal for a second. I know what's your problem with the whole Hyugas, well, a little bit. I can see that the main branch is mostly abusing the side branch, so I can help you with that. This is where, well, Neji says, like, what? Start a revolution. This is what, well, Neji says that will never work. The main branch has this cage. This one Naruto says, yes, the cage bird seal on your head. I can, well, nullify that. I can get rid of it for you. If you kind of, well, agree to my deal. This is where, well, Neji says, He then narrowed his eyes, thinking it's mostly a trick, mostly just to get his Byakugan, and Naruto says, and don't think it's a trick. I don't even need your eyes. My eyes are already special enough. They're similar to the Sharingan, but much more better. Not the point. I don't need your stupid Byakugan. I can get rid of the cage bird seal away from any of the side members or whatever. I'm a Messerian seal, if you want to know that. But my deal that I want, well, you to kind of make is mostly an alliance, clan alliance. This is where Neji narrows his eyes and says clan alliance, but I never heard of a clan. What? What are you talking about? Oh, well, mostly I'm a clan that's not really from the Rain Ninja population. No, I'm a different clan separately, and well, your clan might have known about this clan, but we are the, well, my clan is called the Uzumaki clan. Whirlpool Uzumaki. Neji says, I heard about that. Weren't they wiped out a while ago? Oh yes, they were. Luckily they survived. But we are right now just trying to gain enough power. So, if I get rid of the cage bird, make, well, all the side members, all the side branch members, and you can come live in Whirlpool with us as an alliance treaty. So, how about it? You get power and you still get power. This is where, well, Neji says, but I still won't be strong enough. We side branch members will not be strong enough to fight against the main branch. Don't think too hard about that. Luckily, I came prepared. This is where, well, Neji says, what do you mean? Don't worry, I get rid of the cage bird, and of course, you're gonna have to just kind of bite into this. This is where, well, Neji says, a rag? Yeah, it's gonna be painful. This is where, well, Neji says, fine, if you can get rid of it, I would trust your deal. Fine. This is where Naruto says, yeah. This is where, well, we go into 10 minutes later, and Neji's kind of crying from the pain of how much it hurts to get rid of the cage bird. Naruto is using a little bit of the Nine-Tails power to kind of just eat through the kind of steel and all that, but of course he managed to break it fully now. This is where, oh, Neji is saying, what the fuck is that pain? It's so much more painful than getting hit by the cage bird. I told you. This is where, well, Neji says, fine, it seems like you managed to get rid of it. So what do you want? Okay, I have an idea for you to get stronger, but not in training. Well, you might need to still train in this, but it's here. Naruto points a fruit, like gives Neji a fruit. Neji says, a fruit will give me power. Oh my fucking god, just eat it. This is where, well, Naruto's right now getting pissed. This is where, well, Neji looks at him skeptical, and of course, he says, I don't. This is where Naruto fucking grabs Neji, and then grabs a fruit and shoves it into his mouth and says, shut up already and eat it. This is where Neji's like, you fuck, what the hell? What is that fruit? Were you trying to poison me the whole damn time? No, the fruit just tastes bad. Almost every devil fruit does taste bad. Devil what? This is where, well, Naruto explains about a devil fruit. This is where it gives abilities like this. Naruto points up and kind of like transforming his finger. Mostly his finger is pointing up, but this is where his finger kind of transforms to lightning. Like lightning abilities. The fruit that I just gave you is called, well, the fruit that I just gave you is called the Pico Pico no Mi. Like you said yourself, you need to be faster, right? You said that you need to be faster and stronger to fight against the Hyugas. The fruit that I gave you was a Logia called the Pico Pico no Mi. Now, it's called light, and of course, you are basically now a light element user. You cannot be hit. This is where Neji says, what do you mean? This is where Naruto pulls out a sword and stab it through Neji's heart. This is where Neji says, wait, what? Huh? Huh? How am I not dead? This is where, well, Naruto says, like I said, Logia types are different from, well, different other types, like Permission or Zenin, or not Zenin. God damn it, why do I keep calling it Zenin? Zoan. This is where, well, Neji says, what do you mean? Okay, let me go through the list about this. The permissions kind of are, well, they allow you to kind of create and be able to kind of create and bring in elements from yourself. Logias are similar to that of a permission, but of course they control a specific element. But yeah, of course, being able to transform into the element and kind of create it, but at the same time can also be awoken to actually create a different environmental weather. But yeah, a different weather kind of disaster and all that. And Zoan are basically, think of any animal in your mind. This is where Neji thinks of a monkey, and you can transform into that. Neji now thinks of himself, transform into a monkey, and says, "Wait, what the fuck?" Naruto says, "Like I said, there's a lot of different types, but I gave you the Pico Pico no Me because, well, you're basically just a weaker version of me. But still, it's a strong type of Logio that can easily cause a lot of destruction and be able to blitz people. But since you now made that deal with me, this is where, well, Neji says, huh? And what happened if I tried to betray you? Then I'll kill you in an instant, take back the Pico Pico. This is where, well, Neji says, got it, never mind. This is where, well, Naruto was right now using a bit of Conqueror Spirit. And of course, right now, Neji was kind of spirit being kind of destroyed. But yeah. Of course, it worked. Neji says, got it, I understand. This is where Naruto says, but since you made that deal with me, your whole family, mostly the side branch, will now have to live near the Uzamakis, or also with the Uzamakis. Leave me along, okay? I will get rid of all the cage bird seals that were in your side branch family, like I promised. But you're also going to have to help me in destroying the Leaf Village. This is where, well, Neji says, huh? Wait, what? Yeah. Why? Wait, huh? Oh, you think the Leaf Village tries to help Whirlpool and all that? No, they try to destroy it. So, of course, they're mostly trying to be getting power hungry or whatever bullshit a long time ago happened like that. I did not pay much attention to history, whatever. Naruto said in his mind. But yeah, this is where Naruto says, so yeah, I want to destroy the Leaf Village, and I'll help your family get rid of the cage bird and get rid of the main branch if you help me destroy the Leaf Village. Revolution style. That's where, oh. And Neji says, well, why destroy the Leaf Village if I'm just trying to destroy the main branch? How do you think that... Think about this. Have any of your family in the side branch managed to escape from the Hyugas? Yeah? He then thinks about some of them trying to escape, but they'll always come back. And of course, they are sometimes treated worse for trying to escape. And Naruto says, how do you think they came back? They didn't just like feel bad and realize if they go out there they'll die and there'll be eyes taken and all that. No, thanks to the caged bird that didn't work. And no, there's no tracking device for the caged bird. The village, the Leaf Village, mostly was the one to kind of bring back those Hyugas, those side branch memory Hyugas that were trying to escape. They knew about the whole abuse thing in the what's it called side branch, and they kept you in there to make sure that you are just fodder and sacrifices just in case the main branch whoever tried to perish. But yeah. That's where, well, Neji widened his eyes. And now that he think about more, he then realized that it's mostly the main branch is connected to, well, the Leaf Village abuse of what they call the side branch. So of course Neji understands and says, fine, I'll help you destroy the Leaf Village. Good! Naruto claps his hands. Yay! This is where, well, Neji says, so what is your actual name if it's not, well, what's it called? Majin. Oh, my real name. Well, I used to have an actual name in the Leaf Village before they kicked me out and tried to kill me. Naruto sends a little bit of his Conqueror Spirit. This is where Neji almost freezes again. This is where, well, Neji's trying to resist the freezing point of the Conqueror talking, but of course he can't much. And this is where Neji just shuts up and not tries to ask that question again. This is where, Naruto says, you can call me Majin, or you can call me Big N. This is what, well, Neji says, what does N stands for? My real name. But, or you can call me Mr. N. I don't know what you'd like to call me. Mr. U for Uzumaki. But, I don't know what you would like to call me. This is what, well, fucking Neji says, I would just call you Mr. U. Good. Good. Well, then let's go. Neji Hyuga, you will now have to kind of act and feel pain every single time they try to use the cage bird on you again. For right now, in 1 month, I will help your, what they call, people. Mostly Uzumakis will try to help your people. Because yes, they'll be sneaking into here. Because there's going to be a war between, well, Naruto says, there's going to be a war between the mostly Sound, Sand, and Cloud Village, all coming to invade Konoha. This is where, well, and you say, how do you, I know my ways. And that's why, and that kind of, mid some of destruction chaos, we will be able to go into the Hyugas, the Uzumaki, sealing off some of the main branch chakra way, but also be able to get rid of some of the cage bird from the side branch. This is where, well, make some of the side member branch who are not fighters go with the Uzumaki seal experts and just kind of get back to Oracle. Some of those who are kind of ninja fighters will have to stay a little bit to kind of help the rest try to move faster, but yeah. Here's where, well, Neji says, that's such a genius plan. Truly, who are you? Naruto says, me? Well, I'm just your average immortal person. Naruto disappears in a blink of lightning flash. I swear, Neji says, okay, whatever. Neji was just getting out of the apartments and he accidentally used his Logia type, kind of blinking in the windows and then just like landed down saying, wait, what the fuck? Holy shit, what the hell did I just do? Wait, was that my ability now? Are you shitting? I should have fucking asked him how to use this. Fuck. And it's where, well, before he actually leaves and tries to just walk normally while trying to use a Logia on accident, a paper falls down and it's just instruction how to actually use his Logia type. He says, oh thank god he didn't just leave me with just how to accidentally use this. Or accidentally explode something, but yeah. This is what, well, Naruto is now leaving. This is what, well, Naruto is going to do something else. And that is another mission. And that is kind of find his mother's corpse. That his second mission is trying to find his mother's corpse. Because he knows about Kushina's existence. But he doesn't know where she was actually buried. Of course, he doesn't give a shit about Minato's fucking body. He really doesn't give a shit. But this is where Naruto, he's kind of right now just blinking around the village and all that, kind of using his lightning devil. But yeah, and even his darkness just to kind of go into the shadows and all that, and darkness and all that. But yeah, of course, this is where, well, he managed to find a spot near, well, what's it called? Kind of behind the Hokage, like heads, like behind. It was kind of like a, what's it called? Compound. And when Naruto was looking at the compound, he kind of sees the, well, Namikaze symbol. This is where Naruto's like, interesting, what is that? This is where he sees about 3 people there. Well, he sees 4 people in total. He sees Horusen, Danzo, what's it called? The 2 elders, I forgot what their name, but yeah. Of course, I think it was Koharu and I forgot the other dude, okay. But of course, they're talking, and of course, Naruto's right now putting lightning to his ears to kind of hear much better. This is what, well, not ears, mostly adding lightning to his ears, but also using arbitration hawking just to see how far they are and kind of hear. This is what, well, Naruto is hearing what they're saying. It's where Koharu says to Danzo, so, is the preparations of the Uzumaki lady able to kind of give out another Uzumaki? Even though she's dead for a while. Danzo says, it's impossible. I tried to take her DNA, but it's all dead. If we didn't lose that Uzumaki, that little brat, unlike someone, this is where they look at Horusen. Horusen's like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that one of you decide to leak the Naito's information. If that was the case, we would have still had him as a weapon. I would have kind of train him, but really still ignore him. This is where, well, Koharu goes, whatever. The other elder kind of gets annoyed. But yeah. This is where, well, they're looking, just kind of still talking to Danzo. And Danzo, it cannot use Kushina's genes. It's quite annoying because it's already dead. Even though Uzumaki's can live a little bit longer while being dead a little bit, still she's fully dead. After the Naito's extraction, she was already dying slowly, and when was trying to protect against Karamo's fox, mostly not tail, Claw, she's fully dead. No way the genes can be able to be recovered or anything. He even tried to put Hashirama's cells inside her to try to revive the Uzumaki genes. That shit worked for about 1 second and then died. Yeah, he just says, oh, for fuck's sakes. It's quite annoying. This is what, well, Naruto's hearing about the old man, how he called him a brat and all them other things, mostly him. And this is where Naruto's quite annoyed. But of course, he isn't going to do something right now. He is going to wait for Danzo until he kind of goes back into wherever his mother should be at. He hears a word. This is where, well, Danzo says, well, mostly he kind of got a letter from a kind of bird, mostly like a dove and all that. And this is where, well, he kind of reads the message, and of course, where it's mostly a root Ambo telling him that they might have managed to discover something about Kushina Uzumaki, and yeah. It is where Danzo says, it looks like to me my root Ambo's managed to discover something. I should be going back. Goodbye, Koharu and the other elder, I forgot his name mostly. And of course, Hiruzen. This is where, well, Danzo's sleeping, and this is where the elders kind of walk away. Of course, this is where, well, Hiruzen does lock up the, Namikaze mansion, but yeah. That's why Naruto was ignoring the mansion a little bit. He will kind of come back just to get any information about, well, Minato Namikaze. Because he's the bastard who kind of, like, put him into this fucking world, but yeah. But of course, Danzo managed to get towards the root base, but Naruto also followed along in darkness. Because, well, Danzo was going into mostly like an alleyway, and of course it was just covered all by darkness and all that. But Naruto transformed his body into darkness, able to transform it because it's a Logia type. His Yami Yami no Mi is the Logia type. And I know that darkness can't really like transform and like being able to phase attacks and all that. The problem is, now that I think about it, I think it's why he can't just like go intangible or transform into an element is because he needs pure darkness to transform into that. But yeah, that's my kind of guess for the Yami Yami no Mi. So let me go back to the what if? God damn it! But yeah, of course Naruto is mostly kind of following along. This is where, well, he managed to kind of slip through an iron door, and of course just transform into darkness, just kind of just slip through the cracks and keep going. But yeah, it's lit up by torches, but of course the torches are not lighting up that much darkness away, so of course Naruto is easily following Danzo. And of course, thanks to the chocolate cloak, it's really that easy to kind of find where Naruto's at. But yeah, it's where, well, Danzo managed to get towards, well, a lab and all that. But this is where Naruto sees so many root Ambus. This is where Naruto says, darkness, the black hole, kidnap. Well, not kidnap, he says black hole absorption. This is where, well, tentacles of black tentacles appear, and this is where, well, not, let me say it again, no. The technique was called black tentacles choke, well, crack mostly. This is where black tentacles appear around these, like, root ambus, and right now cracking their necks and kind of, like, pulling them underneath to the darkness. But yeah, this is where, well, Naruto just throwing them into somewhere, but yeah. But of course, well, Naruto is kind of, like, still in darkness and, of course, unable to be seen that much. So, of course, Danzo's in this lab right now, and it's kind of further away from Naruto, but Naruto started just taking out all the root ambus, killing them all pretty easily, and finding some of them that are trying to hid pretty well farther, well, mostly still kind of being on guard, and of course trying to hit. But Naruto finds them all in the darkness. But yeah, Naruto's now walking normally, but of course still has his black cloak. This is where, we go into Danzo, finding out that Kushina, well, mostly her genes are almost all dead. Yes, but they managed to extract a little bit about her genes. This is where Danzo was happy. Now he can put the genes into, well, newborn. And of course, where a newborn did happen to appear like yesterday and all that. That's where, well, he told the root almost to put the newborn to have the Uzumaki genes. When they managed to put it into the mostly the Kushina genes into this newborn, the newborn hair started becoming red. And this is where, well, Danzo was laughing. Yes, now this is good. Now we can find the actual Ninetales and manage to show this, well, mostly the Ninetales into this baby. This is where, well, Danzo is laughing until mostly a lightning ball shoots through the baby's head, like just smashes upon, and the baby was dead. This is where, well, the baby then disintegrated by lightning. This is where Danzo says, no! This is where, well, the almost are confused until they get their heads just chopped off. That's what, well, Danzo, what he sees is someone with a black cloak. And Naruto takes off his cloak, and what Danzo noticed is this is the Rain Ninja. The Rain Ninja that was in that, what's it called, team. That's where Naruto says, interesting. So you're using my mother's genes to try to make the Uzumaki. Pathetic scum like you should die. Danzo says, who are you? Damn it. I didn't expect you to manage to follow me. How did you find me? Naruto says, I follow you. I heard you with the other kind of two elders and, well, mostly Hiruzen about trying to revive the Uzumaki and trying to seal the Ninetales inside it. This is where, well, Danzo noticed one thing. Mother. Wait. Are you the... Now that I know you're, well, what's it called, Naruto Uzumaki, then let me take your body. This is where he pulls out the bandages and, of course, uses the, what's it called, Shinsu the eye because he still has it, and tries to put Naruto in the Genjutsu. This is where Naruto faces his hands down, and this is where Danzo says, now that I have you, obey me, you nine-tailed fox. This is where Naruto says, yes, sir. Psych! Naruto appears, having a sword, and this sword is right now looking like the, what's it called, like a great, one of the, what's it called? He's kind of slashing with a sword, and of course, this sword is named Ace, and of course, it's mostly one of the 12 Supreme Blades. And this is where, well, Naruto just cuts off the Sharingan arm, and this is where Danzo is shocked. This is where he's screaming out, saying, no, damn it, you should have been under my Genjutsu. Naruto says, you said Genjutsu? Sorry about that. But I used kind of a conqueror spirit around me, aura, mostly blocking out your Genjutsu, dispelling it. So let me show you what I can do. You scumbag, leave my mother alone, lightning style, lightning dragon obliteration. The wall is now obliterated, but of course it's cracking with lightning still. And Danzo's body is there, but right now transforming into ash and dying. This is where Naruto says, bastard. He kind of grabs what's it called. He kind of gets what's called Kushina Uzumaki and pulls out a giant scroll, and of course, because he managed to put it out from his skin and all that, because he had a seal, and puts Kushina's body into that scroll. That's where sealing her. That's where Naruto says, I'm sorry, mother. You will be buried somewhere nice and safe. This is where, well, he kind of puts back the scroll into his, like, skin, and this is where he starts now wiping out the leftover root ambus. So, yeah, that were in the base. This is where, well, he leaves multiple explosions. Any new root ambus or anything walks it there, kaboom. But yeah, this is where, well, Naruto is now walking away, and of course, this is where he gets out of, well, the root base and kind of gets towards the mansion. This is where he sees two people at the mansion, Hiruzen and Jiraiya. Jiraiya is right now saying that since there's no kid to be the heir of the Namikaze, what do we do with this place? Hiruzen says, we're gonna have to sell it off. But we still need some of the, well, information from Minato Namikaze. I know that he would have wanted his son to, well, have some of the scrolls, but there's no way that we can do that. But we can use it for our ninjas. Jiraiya says, no, we shouldn't. I still respect Minato a lot, and I still do not want that to be the case. This is where, well, Hiruzen screams at Jiraiya saying, stop being so, what's it called? Stop being such a little brat, Jiraiya. We need those scrolls to support our troops, our ninjas. This is where, well, Jiraiya says, no, he was a 4 Hokage, you know that, Hiruzen. We shouldn't do this. I don't wanna. He was my student. I'm not gonna let you just take the scrolls and just give them towards the other ninjas. Is where, well, Hiruzen kind of says, fine, do whatever. And Hiruzen was having an angered look to his eyes and just walks away. Jiraiya, he kind of looks at the mansion and of course opens it and just starts walking in. But yeah, Jiraiya still has a lot of respect for his, well, what's it called, son figure. Well, not son figure. He mostly like his child figure, kind of like he wanted it. Minato was kind of like a favorite student of his, but of course he didn't just neglect the other two. And the other two were and Jiraiya still doesn't disrespect his other teammates, the other like team that he had, because Jiraiya did have a team another that had, well, Taiuchi and Mikoto Uchiha, which Mikoto's dead but Taiuchi's still alive, and Minato Namikaze, his favorite student, but of course he didn't neglect the other ones. But yeah, of course this is where he's sad about Mikoto dying, and of course Minato dying, and the last one is Taiuchi. He's hoping that Taiuchi doesn't die. He knows Taiuchi is not a ninja, but yeah. This is where, well, Jiraiya is just looking around the kind of mansion. Of course, Naruto managed to phase through it by using lightning ability, very fast, and managed to just phase through and not use the entranceway. But yeah, and of course he's kind of in there and just like looking at Jiraiya from the darkness, and Jiraiya's right now just looking around, and of course, he gets some memory, so many memories about him and Minato being here, and Minato was so happy to have a child with Kushina. And of course, Jiraiya is very angry in the fact that, well, Hiruzen didn't bury Kushina. Like, he was very pissed. He doesn't even know where Minato was at, his body. And his body is, well, Naruto did not find his body in what's called the root base, but yeah. But of course, Jiraiya's walking around, and of course, just seeing memories and memories. That's where, well, he would have loved to have well, godson. But of course, well, he doesn't have it, because Naruto is dead. This whole family, the Namikaze Sashizumaki family, is dead, since Naruto would have been the last remaining member, but they're all dead. Jiraiya just sits down on a chair and just feels sadness. That's where, well, Jiraiya says, damn it. If only you were here, Naruto. Naruto's hearing his name called out by the legendary Sani. If only you met your parents like with Kushina or Minato. Damn it. Such a shitty godfather. I should have been here for you. Now you're gone. Damn it. Jiraiya is kind of grabbing his hand right now, just pulling it, just from frustration, but yeah. I swear, Jiraiya says, I'm surely a shitty godfather. That's what, well, he says, Tsunade. Damn it, Tsunade wasn't even here to also protect you. She should have known that she would have had some other family member. But no, she left also. She would have had a nephew, but no, she left. Damn it. We truly are shitty godparents. Damn it. This is where Naruto keeps hearing more about what's happening. And of course, just Jiraiya is kind of rambling on, just anger and frustration, that what Naruto is not there in front of him talking to him or anything like that. But of course, Naruto is supposed to be dead. Even though it has been over 5 years and the Nine Tails doesn't show up. Which Hiruzen thinks that the Nine Tails managed to realize that it has this opportunity to escape and just run away, but yeah. So of course, that's what he's thinking, that the Nine Tails is just hiding out somewhere in secret, but yeah. This is where Hiruzen's so angry about the Nine Tails being able to escape, but yeah. Of course, he really didn't care that much about Naruto's existence. He only cared about the power, but yeah. Jiraiya, on the other hand, did care about Naruto's existence and didn't really care about the power much. And so, well, he was just angry with the fact what Hiruzen thought of Naruto, mostly just a power source. He's frustrated and other things. And so, well, Naruto keeps seeing this, and he's not really showing that much emotions. He doesn't really care that much about this man. And so, well, Jiraiya decides to just leave after kind of just seeing all his memories and just walk away. Of course, after Naruto seeing that Jiraiya leaves, Naruto kind of just runs through the whole, well, Minato Namikaze place, facing through what's called walls and all that, using his lightning ability to kind of move his body so fast that he's actually just phasing through things. Think of it like the Flash, or even the Reverse Flash, managed to kind of like separate their molecules to kind of going really fast and going through walls. But yeah, that's what Naruto's doing, just using lightning devil fruit. But yeah, of course, well, Naruto just kind of managed to find somewhere secretive that had seals, but Naruto managed to kind of just use his own seals to kind of counter the seals that Minato had, and those seals were only level 7. Naruto's a mastery of, well, level 10. If there was levels, Naruto's kind of already higher and surpassed his father. Naruto kind of looks around and sees a bunch of scrolls that, well, Minato kind of has. Minato had a bunch of scrolls of, well, different techniques, either there are what's it called, that either they were what's called seals or what's called techniques or like just different things. Naruto picks up one and it's just called Rasengan. That's where Naruto kind of keeps it and just starts stashing a bunch of them into a different scroll and all that. And of course just decides to disappear and leave. But yeah, he just stole the scrolls. Because yes, what's called Minato is his father, and he needs to pay up because motherfucker didn't show up for any time because he's dead. So of course Naruto just takes him on and just disappear, but yeah. But of course, well, Naruto's out of the mansion, and of course he goes towards, well, the next place that he needs to be. And that is out of the Leaf Village towards the Whirlpool, but yeah. This is where we go into a 1 month time skip. Now, it's time for, well, the kind of invasion slash, well, Kakuzu's being there. Now, of course, Naruto just trained with Kakuzu for the remaining time of the month, but yeah. Of course, Naruto's now going back with the rainfall, or not rainfall, mostly the rain ninjas, and of course, is where, well, Naruto did give so many scrolls to, well, Kazen, and about even the body of, well, his daughter. Now, of course, Kazen was so pissed to see so many wounds, so many cuts, so many injections, and so many, like, what's it called, like, these wounds of, like, being stabbed, trying to get DNA, and Naruto explained what happened. Of course, Naruto wiped out the man who did this to his mother, which Kazen would have loved to do this to that man, would have loved to torture him, would have loved to rip out his guts. But of course, he's happy for his grandson doing that for him. But of course, he is so damn pissed that Hiruzen really is an evil bastard. Really thought of Naruto nothing but a fucking weapon. Really thought of everything. Just all of this shit. What would have happened to Naruto if Naruto didn't leave and met Kakuzu. Which he's happy for Kakuzu, but yeah, he's kind of glad for Naruto meeting Kakuzu, but yeah. Of course, well, Naruto is just also telling, well, Kazen about the Hyugas, about the side branch, and they should be living here. Being able to maybe make a new bloodline with the Uzumakis and Hyugas. This is where, well, Kazen thinks it would be a great idea. This is where, well, he agrees towards Naruto's terms with that, and yeah. Of course, this is where Uzumakis were mostly sealing masters who can actually get rid of seals and all that. Any kind of seals. Decides to follow Kakuzu towards the Konoha village. Of course, this is where the seal master had to change their hair color because these were also bounty hunters. Mostly with Kakuzu that they kind of go to kind of get any bounty and get the money to kind of repair, well, Uzu. But yeah, of course, well, with that happening, all of them are going there, and of course, well, Naruto is going through, well, the Rain Village. This is where, well, he's meet up with his team and all that, or semi-team because he doesn't really believe that they're fully team and all that. Jack is there, and even what's it called? I can't remember her name, so I'm gonna call her Hari instead. But yeah, that just means Nito, but whatever. Of course, well, she's smiling at Naruto with like this kind of creepy, but at the same time kind of gentle smile. We're trying to, but of course, well, Naruto's not creeped out and doesn't really care that much. But of course, they're going back to the Leaf Village. But yeah, of course, we go into Hiruzen. Hiruzen is smashing his desk right now in anger. How? How did Danzo die? How did, well, what's it called, scrolls of, well, the scrolls of Minato Namikaze disappear in that 1 month, and what happened? He doesn't know what happened, and Jiraiya didn't know what really happened either. So where Jiraiya, he didn't actually go to the, what's it called, not invasion. He didn't actually, like, go towards Konoha because he didn't even know that the scrolls were taken, but yeah. Well, after that little visit of realizing that Naruto wasn't there at Konoha, he decides to disappear. after the 1 month and kind of just leave and go to, well, Mount Miyaboku and kind of just sit there for 1 month and not even go back to Konoha, but yeah, not to see the finals or anything. He just didn't care that much. This is where, well, he knows that Hiruzen's power hungry, yeah. This is where, well, Hiruzen thinks that Jiraiya was the one to take them, and he needs to put out a bounty for Jiraiya being a traitor for Konoha, but yeah, which he does that. But of course, he's angry at the fact that Danzo's dead and Kushina's body is gone. He's just frustrated. Koharu and, well, the other two are also pretty enraged, but yeah, they don't know what happened, but of course they are having to have to go still with the, well, the kind of tournament, the final tuning. So, well, they hope that their last Uchiha managed to, well, beat everyone and kind of, well, show that the Uchihas are strong. So, well, they still have the Uchihas, but yeah, and the Hyugas and other things, but they need, well, they needed the Uzumaki for, well, the Ninjas, but yeah. But of course, they're gonna have to go towards the, what's it called, Uchihas. Well, I mean, not Uchihas. Mostly the kind of final tuning exam, but yeah. Of course, we go into the tuning exam. Everyone is there right now cheering, screaming out, saying, yeah! This is where Naruto's right now in the dark, really not caring. He sees Neji. Well, Neji is right now also in the dark, still having his cloak and all that. He had to act for so many months and all that, and had to take so much abuse. But of course, he can transfer, well, what's it called? Just take the mental damage or whatever. He just had to resist the mental damage. But yeah, he didn't get kicked once or none. But yeah. But of course, with that happening, we go into, well, the kind of, well, the final tuning time. Of course, Naruto's down there, of course, fighting against, well, Gaara. But yeah, that is going to be, well, the battle. Well, not final battle, the first battle. But of course, for now, I'm going to leave it off here for part 5. Part 6 might not be the end, but I might think about it, but maybe. But other than that, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato seed, potato, and good night. Bye. But yeah, bye.